Trayvon Martin, a 17-year-old black student, right? Shot, killed by a 27-year-old neighborhood watch.
Account of this story seems very questionable.
You know, if I had a son, he'd look like Trayvon.
We need to work to free all U.S. held political prisoners and prisoners of war. Because when those people were out here on the streets, Trayvon Martin wasn't getting murdered like they're getting murdered now. People, you gotta know history. We gotta defend our communities. We gotta defend our communities. Find out the truth. Find out the truth. Work for your own liberation. Work for your own liberation.
This is Young Jack Driller reporting live from the Trayvon March and whatnot. You know, we're going to be going around asking people exactly what they think about the injustice that's happened. You know, is it a black thing? Is it a white thing? Is it a people thing? You know, because right now there's been a young black man that's been killed, and you know the guy that did it hasn't been brought to justice. So let's see what the people think.
I'm the legendary artist Mark G. I'm out of Wildwood, New Jersey, representing Philadelphia and really global with this particular campaign that we're running. And it's We Are Trayvon Martin, and it's a signature art exhibit and tour. We're launching this here, and we're going to launch it in LA. But I'm going from every major city, getting the signatures from the people to connect with the situation of Trayvon. Any man of color in this system here in America and globally have been prosecuted or some way in a biased situation in this country and globally.
Where are you at with that?
Well, I think just like you know, if a white person was killed by a black person, there would be a trial and there would be a big stink about it. I think there needs to be a trial for George Zimmerman and for what he did to Trayvon. And I think we have a racist society, and I think we need to fight back.
So it affected me. When I heard about the incident, I immediately thought about my son.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm very angry.
You're very angry?
I'm very angry.
And what are you angry about?
I'm angry that we have to be out here in the streets today to mourn the murder of Trayvon Martin. Every young black man in this country lives with a death warrant over his head.
I'm here trying to just, you know, leave my mark on this situation and ensure that the world doesn't forget this. Trayvon is a beacon for all of us, man.
And if you get killed, like Trayvon, or like Nicholas Hayward, who was killed by the police when he was 13, or like Ramarley Graham, who was shot and killed in his own bathroom up in the Bronx, it's almost a guarantee that the person who kills you is never going to be brought to justice.
And I'm here in New York City, man, representing for Trayvon. I have to do my part, man.
As a matter of fact, you can hoist the rainbow.
All the American prisoners out of the prison system and bring them down to Union Square.
No problem.
Racism
Trayvon, baby. You want some Skittles?
This needs to end.
And why was it important for you to be out here and, you know what I'm saying, to show your support?
I will say it's shameful that the protests across the country around Trayvon Martin have been predominantly African American. It's right, it's righteous that black people have stood up and said we are all Trayvon Martin. This could have been any of us, but it's not acceptable. This is not a black people's issue. This is anybody who doesn't fight for this loses their humanity.
Trayvon's case is indicative of this society's racism.
And why was it important for you to be out here and getting involved?
More of us that come out on the streets and say we're not going to be silent, the harder it's going to be for this case to go away.
There should be no more Trayvon Martins, no more Sean Bells, no more Troy Davises, no more Ramarley Grahams, Oscar Grant. This is a criminal system, and if we don't fight to put an end to it, it won't ever end.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
I want to thank you.
Thank you. Hey, let me give you some Skittles.
No, I don't actually want Skittles.
You don't like Skittles? It's for Trayvon.
I know.